Want to know what the Akashic Record Keepers and Guides want you to know about the month of March 2021? Hi, I'm Teja, Priyadarshini, founder for Akashic Center for Healing, and today I have in front of you 4 different cards for you to choose from. The Akashic Record Keepers and Guides are someone who I'm really connected to as an Akashic Records reader, and they have come to me in a vision and asked me to do these pick a card readings for you so that they may give you direct information right from the records themselves. So I'm doing this, I'm still pretty new to this. I've just done, this is like my 3rd video, but they do have certain specific messages that come through. Maybe for certain people, whoever is watching this, whichever card you pick will give you specific information, and it will also give you like an overall picture of how this month, March, is going to look for you in terms of life, career, and probably romance as well. Until I do the cards, I don't know what information the record keepers have for you. The way it works is I say a prayer and I connect to the record keepers, then I shuffle the Akashic Tarot cards and they choose the cards for you. And every card, like I haven't even flipped them over, so I don't really know which card is what. So once I choose the cards, they're going to tell me what each card means, and if they have more information that they want you to know, then they will give me that information as I am reading the card itself. So this is how it works. So choose intuitively. Try not to second guess yourself, because the first thing that you're drawn to is usually the right card. So I'm going to put a shot of the card right now, and the first card has the beautiful citrine on it. The second has the beautiful green aventurine. The third card has the quartz crystal, the clear quartz crystal on it. And the fourth card has the dragon bloodstone on it. Now, whichever card you're drawn to, intuitively just close your eyes and ask your guides to help choose the correct card for you, the card that you resonate with. And now when you open your eyes, the first card that catches your eye is usually the right card. Alright, so we have this sorted out. I'm sure you have chosen your cards now. So let's start with card number 1. Welcome to all those who have chosen card number 1 with the beautiful citrine. Can you see that? It's really beautiful, isn't it? Let's see what your card is. You've got the 2 of forces. Can you see that card? It's a big willow tree right on that card. And it says the willow, obviously. So this card talks about strength. It talks about how you have become such a strong person in your own manner. It is about taking power. It is about standing your ground. It is about growing and spreading your roots deep down in order to stand tall like the willow tree. You have kind of struggled in the past to put your foot down and to stand up for what you believe in, but that is all changing now. With this card, it shows that you have finally are able to do that. You are able to stand your ground. You're able to think for yourself, do things for yourself, and not take any nonsense in the process. It is almost like you're creating a foundation for your future self. So this card is about growing those roots and standing strong and tall. It is about your strength. It is about your growing strength. It is not something that is telling you that, you know, you're weak or you can be easily manipulative. No, it is talking about all of those things that you have endured in the past that has made you the strong person today. And it is also telling you that going forward in the month of March, you are going to find your strength You are going to see that you can make things happen by reinforcing your ideas and thought processes in a much more calmer way. Things are going to be very, very calm this month. It's just the record keepers and guides are telling you that this month is going to be about self-realization. They want you to go within yourself to realize your true potential and what you're capable of doing. Because guys, whoever picked this card, let me tell you, you are growing to become this beautiful, strong personality that people are, suddenly taking notice, and they're looking up to you and they're like, whoa, what happened to this person? Suddenly they look different, or they have this different assertive energy to them. And that is what it is. It is not aggression, it is assertiveness. You are asserting yourself, you're asserting your boundaries, you're asserting who and what you truly are. And people are standing up and taking notice of this because you're growing into yourself, you're growing into this beautiful tree that has, all these various facets to it, but the roots go so deep that it is very, very strong. Nothing can shake it. And the record keepers and guides want you to know that they're very, very proud of you, that you have come this far in your soul's evolution. They are very proud of you that you have taken time out to understand what is happening in your life and be able to grow from it. Instead of, succumbing to the victim role, you have decided to step forward and be like, enough is enough. I am not going to take this anymore. I'm going to move forward with the strength that I know I am. And that is exactly what you guys are doing, and I'm so proud of you. It's just making me feel so happy that you have finally found that strength within you. So in terms of the energies of March, you will go forward in your relationships, in your career, whatever it is that you choose, you will go forward with that calmness, with that strength, with that clarity of thought. So March is going to be a month where things are going to start progressing for you. The record keepers and guides are saying to you that you know intuitively what it is that you want, but you need to be calm about it, because aggression is not going to work in the month of March. So even if it is something work related or romance related or relationships related, you need to pace yourself. You need to ground yourself and not allow yourself to have all of these fantastical ideas and kind of go overboard. But they're asking you to, even if you do have such ideas, they're asking you to find some sort of grounding. Like they're asking you to do your research, find out more about these ideas, do your due diligence, towards these ideas before you actually go and talk about it to someone else or try and implement it. Because you need to move steadily and slowly during the month of March in a more calm and assertive manner. So they're very, very proud that you have found the strength within you. And they're telling you that this month is going to be really, really nice for you if you go forward in that calm, assertive energy. Remember, you are a beautiful being of the light, and the record keepers and guides want you to know that your guides are constantly around you, looking after you. And if you need advice, they're asking you to just close your eyes and call your guides to step forward. This is not just for, if anybody else is listening to card number 1, this is not just for card number 1. Anybody can do this. If you want to connect with your guides, all you need to do is to close your eyes and ask them to step in, and they will willingly step forward to help you with whatever it is that you're going through. I hope this resonates with you, because this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with each and every one of you, but if it does, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below so that I know that it's helped you and I can make more such videos. If you want a one-on-one session with me, all the details are in the description box below, so do check them out. I'll see you again in another video. Bye-bye. Hello to all of those who picked card number 2 with the green Aventurine. Your card is, it's a 7 of keys, which is called the Ascent, but it did come into the reverse. Alright, don't worry about reverses, it's not always bad, but the keys, the 7 of keys, the Ascent in reverse, is telling you that whatever you've been doing so far is not working out in your favor. It's like you're working so hard, you're trying to do all of these things, but nothing seems to be progressing, nothing seems to be moving forward, and it is really frustrating you, and you feel stuck, you feel like you are unable to move forward, you feel that all your effort is like just going to waste, and that is the feeling that you have been feeling. And in the month of March, it's going to continue to a certain extent. It is not all bad, because when you are going through this difficult time where nothing you do seems to work, it is trying to remind you, the guides are trying to remind you rather, that ask yourself, is this something you really want to do? Because if it is, then it should move more easily. But if there is some sort of a resistance, maybe it is not your soul's path or your soul's plan. So you need to probably revisit the same idea with a different approach. Probably if something is not working for you, try to approach it from a different way. This whole month is going to be like a little slow moving energies. Everything is going to seem like a struggle. Everything seems like, it's resisting your efforts. But if you feel like something is not going your way, stop and think about it. Ask yourself, what is it that I'm not able to see with regards to the effort I'm putting in? Even if it is a relationship or a career or anything that is happening in your life right now, you need to ask yourself, what is it that I'm doing that I'm not able to see, where my efforts are going to waste? Right? And this could also be a period where most of you probably have recently lost a job, or have a lot of heartbreak happening, or some sort of a loss, like you have lost something or some part of you, or it could be finances, it could be your job, it could be a girlfriend or a boyfriend, whatever it is. Romantically also, there seems to be a lot of pain and heartbreak involved. So this month doesn't seem to be like a very nice month for you. But the record keepers and guides are telling me that you need to ask yourself, why is this happening? What is it that I need to learn from all of this? Because they're telling me that you have a lesson in all of this that you need to learn about your own self. And the way they're telling me is that the ones who are meant to go the farthest will be the ones who are tested the most. So they're saying that all of these things that are happening to you is like a form of a test, where they're trying to test you to see if you have the strength, the endurance, the patience, the compassion towards your own self in order to move forward. Because most of you, they say, are being overtly critical about yourselves. You are holding yourself responsible for something that's not working out in your life, and they're reminding you that it is not you, it is the circumstance, and the circumstance right now is trying to teach you guys something. So all of those who picked card number 2, it's not all bad news. This is a month of various tests, and you need to be prepared for it. So you need to find that inner strength, that inner guidance, that inner voice. Listen to that, because your guides are constantly guiding you in the right way. Most of you may feel resistance coming from the person you're involved with, or the situation you're involved with. And if that happens, the record keepers and guides want you to stop and think if that is the right path. Because if it isn't, that is why the resistance is happening. So you either choose a different path or choose a different approach to that particular idea or to that person. Because the more variedly you think about things, the more easier it gets for you to move forward. So it is not going to be all difficult, but this month will teach you a lot about yourself. So be prepared, guys. I know it's very difficult to listen to this. If I got that card, I would be like, whoa, what? So I understand that you all might have to go through some sort of struggles this month, but the record keepers and guides are assuring you that this is a learning lesson. So there is something you're going to learn in this month which is going to kind of create a foundation for you moving forward. It is going to probably show you the kind of strength that you already have within you, but you haven't really tapped into it. So this card is telling you guys that you have the strength, you have that inner guidance, just follow it and everything is going to be perfectly all right for you. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, do leave me a like or a comment below, and if you want to share this video with your friends and family, please do so. And if you want a one-on-one session with me, All the information is in the description box below. And again, remember, this is a general reading. If it does not resonate with you, do pick another card. If it does, do let me know so that I can make more such videos for you following weeks. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Welcome to all of those who picked card number 3 with the quartz crystal. Your card is the Queen of Roses, but in the reverse. Do not worry about reversals. All reversals are not bad. But the Queen of Roses is talking about a woman in your life. It could be a mother, wife, sister, daughter, anybody you are very close to, and that there is some sort of a miscommunication or some sort of a disparity, some situation that is going on with this one woman in your life, which is causing you a lot of distress, which is causing you a lot of pain, unhappiness, grief even. It could also be, for some of you, a separation from a loved one. And because of that, you are going through a lot of grief at the moment. And this person, this woman in your life, is also transitioning. Like, they also are choosing either not to be in a particular relationship, or choosing to not be a mother, choosing to, be someone else that they have been all this while. I mean, it's something about them that is causing you unhappiness. It is something that you're not able to comprehend. It is something that is weighing on your mind and heart, and this is causing you a lot of grief, a lot of pain, and you don't know how to handle it. But the record keepers and guides are telling you that with clear communication, you can handle any of these issues. So if there is some sort of miscommunication, or if there is some sort of disparity or something that is related to miscommunication, then you need to sit and sort this out by clearly communicating with each other about what is happening, what is it that you want, and listen to what is it that they want, and sort these things out. Because sometimes, when it is a close relative like a parent or a sibling, you can't just, say, look, I'm out of this and I can't, I don't want you in my life, because they're still family, right? So you need to sit and communicate what it is that is happening with you and what it is that they are expecting out of you. Listen to that and then see if you can solve this with clear communication. For some of you though, I see this as a breakup with a woman, especially a woman, or someone who identifies herself as a woman. So it is a lot of heartbreak and pain, and you're trying to hold on to this person when they want to really go. They don't want to be in your life anymore, but you're kind of holding on to them and you don't want to let them go. But it is in your best interest to let them go and to start focusing on taking care of yourself, allowing yourself to feel the grief and pain and the heartbreak and to get over it. And for some of you, this is about self-love. There is no love towards self, and the record keepers and guides are trying to remind you that it is very important to love thyself, right? So if you don't love yourself, you will not be able to see the endless possibilities that you're capable of. Like, you are capable of so much more because you are an infinite being, right? So if you are only focused on what is happening around you and you're trying to give and give and give and not get anything back, then it is time that you stop, take that break from everyone around you and focus on caring and loving your own self, because self-love is so important. Once you fall in love with yourself, your confidence goes up, your self-esteem goes up. People will begin to get attracted to your energy and they will navigate themselves to you. It's literally like you're drawing the right kind of people in, and the wrong kind of people tend to just fall away, right? So self-love is very, very important. I can't emphasize on it enough, and the record keepers are also emphasizing on it, saying that you need to love yourself. You need to love yourself. They're going on in my mind saying that you need to love yourself. Tell them it is very, very important that they need to love themselves. So Please fall in love with yourselves. This is the time when I understand that you're going through immense pain, immense grief. Maybe there's a loss in the family. Maybe there is someone who's left you or chosen to leave you or in the process of leaving you. And I understand that it is very, very difficult for you at that moment to care about yourself or to focus on self-love. But that is why the record keepers and guides are trying to remind you that now is the time to focus on you. You need to do what is in your highest and best interest. You need to focus on what it is that you need in order to feel like you're being cared for and come out of this grief, come out of this unhappiness more stronger, more clearer, more compassionate towards your own self, and then, take the next step in your life. But there is definite heartbreak in the month of March. There's a definite person in your life, a woman especially, who's trying to cause a lot of unhappiness. Probably not, consciously. Maybe they're just doing it because they've got a lot of issues and they're projecting that on you. But you need to understand when they're projecting these issues on you and when it is coming from, a place of negativity. And you need to step up and take action and decide whether you want them in your life or you don't. If you do, then you have to open up clear channels of communication, sit them down, make them understand what it is that you can offer and listen to what they can offer, and then decide whether you want to take this forward or not. I hope that has been a clear message to all of you. If this message resonated with you, then do leave a like and a comment below. And if you want to share this with your family and friends, I would highly appreciate that. And also, if you want a one-on-one session, because sometimes it's better to get to know more in detail in a one-on-one session, because these are all general readings. They may or may not resonate with everybody. So if you do need a one-on-one reading, all the details are in the description box below, and I'm gonna see you guys in another video. Until then, have a beautiful month of March. For all of those who picked card number 4 with the beautiful dragon blood stone, it's you can't see the dragon blood on it, but I'm telling you, there are like red spots on this green stone, which is why it's called a dragon blood stone. Let's see your card. You've got the 6 of keys, which is in the reverse, and not all reversals are bad, but this card, the increscent moon is talking about how you feel very depleted of energies at the moment. You feel very drained. You feel like your creative juices are not flowing and you feel kind of stuck. The energies of March for you is very slow moving, very it just doesn't seem to be going anywhere for you in the month of March. And it's very strange, because the other cards also have kind of similar energies. I think in general March seems to be like a slow month for most of you, but I also see that this moon is a crescent moon, right? Like it's an increscent moon, so it's like also going up. And right now it's in the waning period. We're going into a dark moon or a new moon very soon on the 13th. So right now till then, probably you might feel that you're stuck, that you will not be moving forward, that is the energy that you're getting, that nothing is working. Like, why is it not working? That is the energy that you're in. And the crescent moon, once it starts waxing, when it starts to get bigger into the full moon, that is when your energy will start growing. So I think this card is telling you that till probably the 13th or the 14th of this month, you may feel like things are not moving properly, that they're feeling a bit stuck, you're not able to come up with ideas like you used to, your creativity is not flowing the way it's supposed to, and you feel like everything is going in the opposite direction basically. But that is not true. It may feel like that, but I think this is happening because the guides are telling me right now, they're pitching in and they're telling me that this is happening because they want you to focus on you. They want you to focus on your energies. They want you to focus on where you stand in your life right now. It's like a time of contemplation. They want you to think of where it is you want to go next. What is it that you actually want to do? And take a break really to think and figure this out about yourself. The Akashic Record Keepers and Guides are very, very strongly telling me that you need to rest. You need to rest because you've been thinking a lot and sometimes overthinking, and it's not good for you, my friends. So they are asking you to kind of rest, and they want you to kind of recoup and regroup. I said both the words in the same sentence, but they want you to recoup and regroup. So you need to just take this time to figure what is happening in your life, and then see what it is that you want to do next, and then choose that. But definitely in the second half of the month, things are going to slowly pick up and be very, very transformative for you. And you may be also seeing abundance coming your way towards the second half of the month, but it may be very, very slow. Don't expect miracles to happen. Don't expect, I would always say expect miracles to happen, but don't expect like a treasure chest is going to fall down from the heavens, not those kind of miracles, because this is going to be a slow and steady increase of your energies, your creativity. It's also going to make you feel different in terms that you might look at whatever work you're already doing with different eyes, like with a different perspective. That is what I'm being shown. Like I'm being shown like a big giant blue eye. So I think they're talking about looking at things with a different perspective. Yes, that is what they're trying to say. Looking at things with a different perspective. That is what is going to happen to you during the month of March, which will then give you fresh new ideas as to how to take it forward and how to change these things that are feeling stuck. And towards the second half of the month, you will definitely make progress, and you will know exactly which direction to go in and what you need to do to get into that direction. You know what I mean? So, Record Keepers and Guides, is there anything else that card number 4 needs to know? Okay, so they're reiterating the point that you need to focus on yourselves. So there is something that you're not focused on. It feels like you have been focused on everything else outside of you, but not you. So they want you to shift that focus, that spotlight on you, and be very, very focused on what you're feeling, what you're sensing, what is coming into your thoughts, what is generally happening in your life that you haven't been aware of, and integrate all of that information before you move forward. So even though this time may be slow, it is about recouping and regrouping. So take the time to rest, take the time to understand what it is that you need to do next, and then take it step by step. If this message resonated with you, give me a like and a comment below. And if you want a one-on-one session, all the details are in the description box below on how to contact me. If you want to get in touch with me directly on Facebook or on Instagram, my handle is flashing on the screen right now. It's called @AkashicOfficial. And my phone number is also on the screen if you want to WhatsApp me and get in touch with me directly. Alright, I'm going to see you again in another video next week. Until then, have a beautiful, magical week, my phoenixes. I love you guys so much. Bye-bye.